Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to unbox this Tamiya TT-02R chassis kit. Let's get started. Alright, let's see what jumps out at me. I see the foam front bumper. This kit does come with tires. These are the Tamiya slicks and with the foam inserts. To go with those tires, here are the wheels. And in this bag, this is the diff cover. I see some of the damper stays. This is an upright, wheel hubs. And here's the tub chassis itself. And this is a tree that's a little bit rubbery. That's the front bumper kind of mount. I see some arms here. I see some damper parts. This tree, I see the motor mount. This is the spur gear cover, battery mount, receiver case, and these two pieces are the motor cover, a shroud, and I see some very thick wheel hexes right there. Take this out and put this on the side. Here's another antenna tube. Warning decals. I wish it came with some TT-02R decals. This is the disclaimer sheet. And here is the manual. I'm going to put this aside for now. Let's take a look what's in here. In the A parts bag, I see the spur gear motor mount. This is the high-speed gear set. So that's part of the spur mount. That's the motor plate. I see the propeller joints right here. So this kit does come with quite a few aluminum hop-ups in the box. And in the B parts bag, and another thing it comes with is oil-filled dampers, so you're going to get those components. I see the out drives, and this is going to be the rear upright. There should be two of them. Yeah, the other one's right there. And lots of screws, of course. I see some damper shafts right here. Very cool. Looking forward to building this. And the C parts bag. See some turnbuckle ends, the wheel nuts, some more screws, and I do see some body pins right there. And I believe that's all of the letter bags. And this bag has, I think this is damper fluid, damper oil. See some grease, anti-wear grease, some foam tape, cross wrench, and some zip ties. And that's double-sided tape. These are parts of the damper. So this is going to be the damper body. Look how small these are. And the cap. And this is going to be the servo saver. And the great thing about this kit, it comes with ball bearings. And these are going to be the diff parts. So there's going to be 2 differentials, front and rear. And these are all the gears, sun gears, things like that in this bag. And here are other parts of the dampers. Here's some pistons, some preload, spacers. I see the perch. So this is another bag for the dampers. And of course, here is the aluminum propeller shaft. Alright, let's take a look at the manual. Alright, here's the TT-02R manual. First couple of pages tells you all the electronics that you need to provide, including the servo, receiver, ESC, motor, battery, and a charger. The tools you're going to need to build this kit. Some disclaimers. And you will need to provide your own body. And I do recommend that you pick a GT body, something that has racing spoiler, things like that, and not one of the street cars. This is meant to be a race car, so those are the kind of bodies that I would choose. And this kit looks like it's going to build just like a TT-02, except some parts are going to be a little bit more complex. But the sequence looks pretty much exactly the same. And for example, you have to build the dampers, they're oil filled. And if I recall, these are just a solid link in the TT-02. And here it's going to be a turnbuckle. I always try to use a low profile servo for the TT-02 and just touring cars in general. And it does come with wheels and tires, which I'm really happy about. You will need to learn how to glue tires, and that's pretty much it. It looks exactly like a regular TT-02 chassis build. And here's some of the setup options. You can change the wheelbase, change the ground clearance, and you can also change the gear ratio. It comes stock, I believe, with a 64 tooth spur gear and a 27 tooth pinion. You're welcome to change that depending on what ESC and motor you put in there. And just a few more precautions, how-tos, pictures of the parts trees, and that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to click that like button, subscribe so you don't miss the build series. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.